Hey, everyone. Welcome to AI by Design TV, where faith meets innovation and where we make AI make sense. And I'm your host, Tisha D. Colston, your certified AI consultant and digital biz bestie. And if you're ready to save time, create smarter, and show up like the CEO you are, you're in the right place. Let's build, let's automate, let's scale, all by design. In today's video, I want to talk about the image creation tool or feature within ChatGPT. So let's talk a little bit about that. So first of all, you can actually just in the ask anything box, ask anything. So you can tell ChatGPT to create an image. But did you know there was a specific feature within ChatGPT under the tools section? And so you can go to tools and then go to create image. And so what's going to be in this chat is images, right? So now it tells you to describe an image. But one thing I want you to also note, well, the image button is selected. You can also upload photos or files, right? But I also want you to notice the different styles. So it tells you about the different styles, and I'm going to show you a bit about what happens when you press each of these and what those pictures look like. Now, I'm not going to create any images in this session. I've already done a few of them. And one thing about ChatGPT's image creation, it takes a long time to generate. But if you're already paying for it, or if you're not already paying for Chat GPT, you don't want to have any other expenses, you can, come in here and create some images for your podcast, for social media, whatever it is, your blog, whatever it is that you're working on. And so that you don't have to increase your costs, you can stay within the Chat GPT framework there. I believe it is limited for free and unlimited for any paid subscriptions, but go check and see how much you can get out of that. So we've got these different styles. We got 9 different styles. And when you click on a style, so let's click on cyberpunk, and it's kind of showing you what they all look like with the same cat picture, right? So when I like about it is because when I click on the actual style, it kind of gives you verbiage so that you can create that style. So in this case, create a cyberpunk aesthetic, vivid, non-accent, futuristic textures, glowing details, and high contrast lighting. Now, you are going to need to define what that image is. So let's take a look. So this won't even create a cat image because we haven't told it to create a cat image. But let's take a look at what it looks like. So this is me creating without. So I just said create an image. So I just said a photo of a golden retriever wearing glasses and a bow tie sitting at a wooden desk. And then I give it the lens and set a soft natural lighting. I could leave all of that out, but just to note that there are photography, and I'm not a photographer, but there are things that a photographer would know, and you can go grab some of those things from other people's prompts, right? We said OPP, listen, OPP in 2025 means other people's prompts, okay? And you can grab that. And so I believe that's where I got this lens from and just adapted it, okay, um to my prompt, okay? And so photo of a golden retriever. And then this is what that picture looks like there. So that's without saying a style, just giving it, the prompt with the lens and the lighting. Next one, I did the same prompt, okay? Even with the lighting, left the lighting in by accident, but this is what it looks like here. But if you'll take a note here, it is create an image of a cyberpunk aesthetic. So it's that same one. I click on that cyberpunk style, and it gave me that, and then I just put the rest of the image there. And so you have it sitting here, and then you have sitting here, and that's what that looks like. On the next image I did the anime, and so here I still left in the lighting, and here is the anime, same picture, but you can see how different they look, but it's the same. Here is a ultra realistic high contrast black and white. And in this case, I took out the lighting. I do have aspect ratio at 4.3 because this is how this piece right here is how that style comes up when you click on it. So that's why I took out the lighting. You don't want things that will contradict. Otherwise, it will confuse the AI. Okay. It was going to confuse the computer. So I took it out. Hey, listen, you want to create coloring books? This is how you can come in and get your coloring books images. Now, I could take this image and put it into Canva, create a couple other ones, all of the ones with glasses, let's say. I can do all animals with glasses. And I can create a coloring book for children. I can do a mandolin image or whatever, but this is the coloring book style. So create an image in a child's coloring book style. And so this is telling you exactly how to work with ChatGPT. This is the prompt, and then this is the rest that I added onto it. This is the professional photo. So it even looks different from the photo that I did up front. I did remove the lighting and all that, but here, and then we've got the retro look going on here. So now that is too cute. And then we've got the cheesy 1980s mall glamour shot. We've got the Art Nouveau shot. And then we've got the, what is this? Retro futuristic shot. And then I wanted to show if I do it just without the lighting, what it looks like. Because in the very first picture, I did the lighting. And so that's what that looked like. I also wanted to show you, and it didn't work well in this picture, but I wanted to show you that there is an edit feature. So when you click on the photo, it actually brings the photo up. And then you can describe what you want to add, remove, or replace. And so what I did was is um, you can change even the style within here. And you can say, remove the glasses, which is what I did. But, like AI, it doesn't always work the way that you planned it to work. Now, on the side button or sidebar over here, you'll see the images that you have created within this chat. And so when I scroll, I see all of the images that created in this chat. Now, let me go back to it. I'm going to show you what this is about. All right, so I said remove glasses. So it didn't really work that well. I highlighted this area. Um, because it allowed me to do that on my phone, but on the computer, it's not letting me do that. But anyway, I said remove the glasses, and it did not remove the glasses, but it changed the glasses. Kind of looks kind of, funky, whatever. Futuristic, that's the word I'm looking for. But that's what it did. But just know you can change. It does have that feature to do that. Now, I want to also let you know that, and it's been going around on the internet, and so you can use those same styles. And this is a AI picture I did of myself. I use it all the time. This is one of my AI twins, and said turn this into a children's coloring book style. That is the prompt, right? And this is the image that it came up with. I was like, oh, them some thick thighs. But anyway, this is what it came up with. And then I did another one, turn this into, but I specified the size because I didn't like this size. So I did the 1024 by 1024, more boxy. And this is what it came out with. Now, does that look exactly like me? No. Or this AI picture, because that is an AI picture of me. No, it doesn't, but it's a great coloring book image there. So just wanted to show you how you can even take your images now and create something different or something special out of that, even a coloring book. Let me know what questions you have now that we've learned about the image creation tool within ChatGPT. Until we meet again, hey, you be blessed, be fruitful, and multiply. Don't forget to press a like and subscribe on this video so you